success. I was not worthy of anything. Sometimes, well, actually, I didn't even know that this is the way I felt because I didn't know what was inside, lying down inside. I didn't know that that was the reason why I was not willing to put down money to buy courses. I thought I will fail, or I thought I was not good enough, or I thought I would not achieve it, right? So this is all the inner talk. This is what you have to figure out what's going on inside of you, okay? And right now, I promise you guys, we will do the evening grateful journal. And this is cool because we're the evening now. So, who wants to know what our dear friend Brendan Bouchard and the High Performance of Habits, what are the evening journals he proposed to do according to the 100,000 of research that is lined up at the end of this book? Who wants to know about that? Type in bring it on. Yes. So do you guys have a piece of paper and a pen? Because it's time to do your journaling. So this morning, I hope you guys did your morning mindset. Um, Anyone here that did their morning mindset? Type in yes if you did your morning mindset. If you set up your day with intention, remind yourself why is it that you're doing what you're doing, where you're going, all the stuff that you have in the back burner, the project, you brought it back in front of your mind so you can see opportunities coming up your way to that project. Did you think about how you're going to help someone today? Did you think about who you're going to show a little sign of appreciation today? Not complete yet. It's still time. It's not over yet. Yes. So let's dive right into the evening journal. Once again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the question. I'm going to explain it. You can answer it. Once again, take note of it so you can duplicate the process every night. Okay. So we did the today's message to ourselves. We answered the 10 question. We work with intention and all that stuff. And now we're going to review our day. So the first question you can ask yourself or note down, it's a moment that you really appreciated today. So what is it that today you really appreciated? It can be something big. It can be something as little as somebody kiss you on the cheek or your daughter kiss you on the cheek and you feel like so good. It can be the meal you had this morning was particularly good, or it can be that somebody give your give them give you their seat. I was thinking at the same time, coronavirus is not going to happen right now. My mind got confused when I was saying this. Yeah, there's some stuff that right now we cannot really do, right? That's sad. But what are the things, a moment today that you really appreciate? Okay. Number two, a situation or task I handle well today. So, what is one thing today that you handle well, that you say, you know what? I'm proud of myself. I did my bed this morning. Usually I leave it messy. It's not a big deal. But when I came back home and I saw my bed done, I was quite proud of myself. It can be stupid things, but it's on those little things of being grateful that we see the magic of life and that we get away from fear, anger, frustration, and all that stuff. So people who are grateful cannot be in fear, cannot be in frustration, cannot be in anger. And the best way to be grateful is by being grateful. There's no magic way. And it's super easy. It doesn't cost anything. It just take reflection. So what is the one situation that you handle well today? Is it a phone call? Is it you cook a new meal? Is it you give a good advice? Is it you did the good work? What is it that you handle well today? And it can be just that you handle well your day. You did all your tasks. Nothing went wrong. You didn't lose your mind. You didn't talk badly. Whatever it is. Number three, Something I realized or learned today was. Aha! Now we're talking about lifelong learner. So what is it that you learned today? What is it that you learned and realized today? So how did you grow today? Every day you should be growing, because if you're not growing, you're going down. So what is it that you did today that make you grow? Number 4, I could have made today even better if I dot dot dot. I could have been, whoops, sorry, I could have made today better if I dot dot dot. So can be, I could have made today better if I had taken 15 minutes alone with my children to play with him. I could have made my day better if I was to go work out. I could have been my day better if I was to do the special notes to that person that was supposed to do today that I mark up into my morning mindset, right? I could have made today better if I would have take a shorter break and tackle on more work. It can be anything. It can be anything. Number 5. And this is important, guys. Why are we doing this? Number 4. Why are we thinking about what we could have done better today? Because tomorrow and the day after, the more often you do it, it's going to come in your mind while you're going through your day. And that's fantastic, because while you're going through your day, and this is what's happening to me, I'm going through my day, I'm just like, yesterday I said I could have made my day better if I was to do that. Let's do it. You see? So same thing with the morning mindset. Remember when we were setting our intention, thinking about something bad that could happen today and how I want to react to it? Well, this is the exercise. The more you're doing it, the more you get into that mindset, is by repetition, right? You want to overwrite that bad voice. You want to overwrite that one that's telling you the wrong choice, right? It's by practice and repetition you get into that nice voice that's telling you the right thing to do. And at night, when you do the reflection, then you can see what you can do better tomorrow. Once you go in your day the day after, then it's easier for you to do better because you already think about it, right? And you know what you have to do to make it better. If you don't know what to do, if you didn't put some thoughts on how am I going to make this better, how are you going to do it? If you don't even know, if you didn't even thought about it, right? Number 5, something that could have helped me feel more connected to others today would have been, now we're talking about connection. Connection, human connection is super, super, super important. So if you want to be happy in life, you need to have strong and healthy connection with people. There's nothing else than a rich and miserable person that walk on everybody's back and took advantage of everyone just in favor of money. They're miserable. They have money and they're super miserable. And the most happiest people on earth are people who have good human connection, not the people who have more money. So it is important on your search, on your journey to money, to lost connection. Okay, so it's important to build connection. So funny that you said that. I lost connection in the last minute. So you need to build connection, because bad connection sucks. That's right. So, so human connection are super important. So how could you improve your connection today? What could have you done better? How, like, would have been by putting down your cell phone for a bit? Huh? A lot of us are guilty of that. You know, with your family, you're with your kids, and you're freaking on your phone, put it down. That's the best way to connect with people. That's the best way. Seriously. And it can be just to take 5 minutes to stop and to say hi to the security guard at the entrance of your building. It can be giving a call or doing that notes that refer again to the morning of calling someone, giving a just a shout out. Hey, how you doing? It's been a while. I'm just thinking about you. You know, just something like that, right? Number 6, and that's the last one. Number 6. If I was my own high performance coach, I could tell myself the statement about today. So, if you were a high performance coach, you can make this statement. So you can say this about you today. How was it? So it can be like, I could have done better. Or, this is good. You're on the right track. Keep going. Or it can be, maybe you should review this part. Maybe you should work on your schedule. What about blah, blah, blah? So it's like taking yourself out of the situation and looking at you by the bird eye view and looking at yourself like, okay, if my coach was to see me right now, what would it say about me? What would it say? Would it be proud of me? Would it say like, oh, dude, that's awesome? Or it would be like, I think you need a little kick in the butt, like let's get moving, guys, So this is it. So this is the evening journal. So this is the thing you do every night to make sure that you review your day. You know what worked, what didn't work, and how you can improve. So this is how you increase your standard. This is how you increase your value. This is how you increase who you are as a person, right? So 10 in the morning, 6 in the evening, and then it's time to score yourself on your daily habits score. So the daily habits is actually this entire book, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna name the 6 most important habits you need to have if you want to be at a high level, okay? But I'm not gonna be explaining them. I will do it on a really constant basis starting next month with the OBM membership family. We will be talking about all those principles, all those habits, and we're going to go deep inside of them. So type in deep if you want to go deep into the best performance habits so you can become successful yourself. Yeah, deep. That's awesome. So on a daily habit, you need to have on a daily base, you need to have those habits. And the 6 habits are, first one, clarity. I think we already spoke about that. Clarity. Are you clear on why you're doing what you're doing and for who you're doing it? You need clarity. Clarity is power. Clarity is power. So they want to rate yourself from 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being awesome. Do like it's an affirmation and you rate yourself. So I knew my why and I live intentionally today. Whew, pronunciation today is hard. Intentionally today. I live with intention today. And I knew my why. Did you today? Did you know why you were there? Did you know why you were doing your website? Did you know why you were learning? Did you know why you wake up at 7 a.m. and show up on that call? Do you have that clarity? Okay, 1 to 10. Energy. I manage my mental and physical energy Well, that means during the day, when you see that your energy was going down or was low, you actually got up, you move, you did something, you change your mind, you change places, you did something to keep your energy level up. Why is it important, guys? Why is energy important? Why is energy important, guys? Energy is everything. Energy is everything. Okay? So if you don't manage your energy, it's going to be hard for you to reach high level of success, because high level of success requires high level of energy. The more people, the more responsibility, right? So anything you do requires energy, and the more people you handle, the more energy you need, the more power you need. So if you want to have high success, you need to have high level of energy. And if you don't know how to manage your energy level, I promise you next month, I'm also going to tackle this down. Going to bring you some freaking awesome Tony Robbins techniques, guys. We're going to be jumping up in the morning call. We're going to be jumping up in the challenge because we need to master this. And I think I can prove you I pretty well manage my energy, even with a broken arm. I'm still on the call. I'm still teaching. I'm still behind the scene with JJ for hours on a call, putting the business together, planning out, making calls and all that stuff. This is really super important. So how is it for you today? How good are you at managing your energy? Is it something you need to work on? I think a lot of us are going through our entire day complaining we are tired. Like so many people. How many times you ask someone, how are you? I'm tired. And you know, the first thing, saying I'm tired is you reinforcing yourself saying you're tired, and it plays against yourself. So please, if I can give you just one tip, one simple tip about energy, never say you're tired. Never. Never. Because anything you affirm is going to become your reality. If you say you're tired, your brain is going to say, I'm tired. What is the symptom of being tired? Okay. It is true. It is scientifically proven. Okay. So there's no doubt about it. Third habit, necessity. Necessity. So necessity, I felt it was necessary to be my best and make success a must. So today, from 1 to 10, did I make my day a must day? Is it today that I did the things that were necessary for me to achieve success? Or did I kept myself busy doing all kind of crap that's not leading me to my point? Did I procrastinate and all kind of stuff that are not necessary for my business? Did I do that? Or did I focus strictly on my business and I did what was necessary? Did I waste 2 hours searching for one music for my Instagram story? And I did that one day. Like seriously, for 2 hours, it was wasting my time. You know, it took me 2 hours to write a post. Ridiculous. It should not happen, right? But it was like, I'm doing business. I was feeling good. No, I was not. Necessary. What's necessary? What is it that is necessary? Did you do it? Number 4, productivity. Productivity. I work on things that matter most today. So we see the necessity and the productivity are really linked together, because you need to be productive in what is necessary. Because if you're being productive on stuff that is not necessary, you're being productive at doing shit. I'm sorry, like I'm being crude, raw. Sorry for offensive language. This is America. We talk like this. So yeah, straightforward. If you're being productive at doing not good, doing stuff that are not necessary, you're not being productive. You're doing shit. You're doing nothing. Number 5, influence. I guided or treated others well today? I guided or treated others well today. So, how was I as a person? What kind of influence did I show? Was I a leader? Was I a role model? Or was the opposite? Did I do stuff that I shouldn't be doing? And I'm not so proud of myself. Did I show respect to people? Did I help someone? All my mentors, mentee here, all my mentors. Did you mentor your mentee today? Did you call him, follow up, or her, and follow up and see how they're doing? Have you been of any kind of positive influence today? 1 to 10. Because if you want to grow in your business, if you want to become popular, if you want to become wealthy, you need to have influence on people. You need to have connection. Your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Whatever you want to accomplish in life, if you know the right people, you're already on a good start. If you don't, you're in trouble. I have a question. I don't know. So Shuvankar loves using all those big words and stuff. I love it. Okay, so last one, number 6. Number 6 is, and that might surprise you, a habit of, and not at all at the same time, the habit of, let me see if you guys can figure out this one. What is this, the thing that stops most people? What is that big thing that stops everyone? Fear. Self-doubt is a good one too, but fear of failure, fear of not making it, fear of making fun, like people make fun of me, fear of I'm not good enough, fear that people are not going to love it, fear. So what do you think is one of the most important habits of the highly successful people? What do you think is the most important habit? Risk taker. What do you need to be risk taker? How are you if you're fearless? What do you need? It's courage. Type in courage into the chat box, guys. Courage is what you need. Is acting in spite of fears. What is fears? Fears is false evidence appearing real. It's nothing else than that. False evidence appearing real. That is what fear is. F-E-A-R. Fear, false evidence appearing real. It's nothing else than that. You have, fear is always going to be there. It's always going to be there. You know, you're never going to, it's always going to find you everywhere you hide. It's going to freaking find you. You have to act in spite of fear. And I think I'm gonna share with you. Oh, listen, I didn't finish. I'm gonna finish with this. I'm gonna share with you my story right after. So how to calculate from 1 to 10? That's the information. I share my real self, my real thoughts and feelings today. So from 1 to 10, how courageous were you today to be you? How courageous were you today to be you? Let this sink in, guys. Did you share who you are today? Were you authentic? Did you speak up? Or did you dim your light down so you don't scare other people or you don't light up the truth on them? Did you shut your mouth because you didn't want to give your opinion? like there's a whole bunch of stuff happening right now in this world, but if you don't speak up for yourself, if you don't show up your real color, if you don't say who you are to this world, people are going to walk on you, guys. People are going to walk on you. You're just going to be a piece of carpet, especially in India. Like, you guys are so many. If you want to be seen, if you want to become wealthy, if you want to be one of those that making good money and living that kind of life, you need to have courage, not only to take action, not only to act in spite of fears, but to become who you want to be. So I want you to type in, I am me. I am me. It's really important that you guys accept who you are and you speak up. You embrace who you are, because you're a magnificent person that is growing and learning and becoming a better version of yourself every freaking day. And this is why we have this membership, because we know it's a long-term thing. It's not a video like you go Tony Robbins, you go for 2-3 days and your whole life changed. Yes, you're going to change a couple of things, but if you don't keep up, if you don't have the right surrounding behind you and support on your side, you're not going to make it. And like, if you listen to Tony Robbins and all those big people and stuff, they said you need 5 good people in the surrounding against 1 bad. So I want you to calculate how many bad people, bad influence, or people that are bringing you down. They're not following you. They're not supportive. They doubt you. They put you down. They don't trust you. They don't believe in what you're doing. You need 5 people that do, to counterbalance the effect of that 1 person. So I want you to make that reflection right now, if you are well surrounded into your environment to make it happen. If your surrounding right now is not supportive and you have 1 or 2 or 3 people that are not supportive, that means you need 5, 10, or 15 people around you that are supportive. And where are you going to find those people? Well, here. That easy, right? So we're not building that because we want money, because if you wanted to have money, there's a whole bunch of ways of having money, right? And we put into place this structure not because we love to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. Gaurav have to wake up, not me. Gaurav have to wake up 7 a.m. in the morning to help you guys. It's not paying us enough money to do that. What's paying us money is the client and stuff like that, not really you guys. What is giving us value to us is see you winning this game, is see you graduating, is see you getting customers. Every time our freelancer are making money, it's like we are making money, because this is what we want. And this is why we put everything together for you guys to have everything you need, because otherwise it's going to be freaking hard for you. It's going to be freaking hard. And freelancing is not that easy. Okay, freelancing is not that easy. And sometimes you have to walk on your ego to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. And sometimes your ego is going to be your worst enemy. During the 1 month challenge, obviously there was some friction here and there, because there's some relationship, and when there's some relationship, there's some tension that can occur. And some people got their ego rubbed the wrong way. They were told to do some stuff and didn't take it well. They didn't take the constructive, or they felt diminished, or they feel like whatever it is. So ego can make you go the wrong way or the good way. Ego can make you do a whole bunch of stuff, but you have to be humble enough to say, okay, this is what I'm coming in for. I'm coming in here to learn. I'm coming in here to get told what's working and what's not working. And yes, ego can make you or destroy you. And that's bringing me, guys, to Should I bring right now my most embarrassing moment on the stage? Should I bring this down right now? Bring
Please
it
do.
on.
Please do.
Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, not all of you, but some of you know that I used to be a trapeze acrobat, and I was doing circus, right? So, oh, let me see. It's not the right screen I'm sharing. So I was doing some shows. So I was doing competition on stage. I was like, I don't know, should I share that? That's so embarrassing, guys. Should I share it? Like, I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna find my picture. Just do it. Okay. I was doing a show. I was getting paid to give a performance as a trapeze acrobat, and I was all preparing all that stuff. So I did a choreography for the same company not too long before, and I was wearing this costume. So let me share the screen now. So there we go. So you see this picture here? Can you guys all see my trapeze pictures? So I'm hanging by, oh, not this one. Have this one here. I'm hanging by the foot. See that? Okay. So the concept of my show was a snake, as you can see, right? So it was a skin snake, and I was moving like a snake, and I was doing some hanging here and hanging there on the trapeze, and it was really impressive. I was hanging by the neck and then like throwing myself in the empty, catching by the feet. Like that was in Montreal, Quebec. So that's the show, right? So people are paying to see me performing circus act, right? So they're paying to see me do this. So I'm on the stage, starting the show, doing my thing. Okay, I have to tell you one thing. That's the most important thing I almost omit in my show. You see the costume here, okay? So the costume is a one piece, right? Is a one piece suit, and I even have my toe stuck in it, right? So it's my mom that did it for me, and she did also this costume. Do you guys still see me on the screen? Do you still see me, my video, me as a speaker, or you see on my, yeah, okay. So my mom did this costume, the first one, and it was quite funny because of all the veil on the side. It was really bothering me, and I was getting all messy in that, right? But with that costume, there were no veils, so it was perfect, right? But then at that time, I was working out like crazy, and I have all my six pack. I was so proud. I have like my abs and everything, and I wanted to show off. So I asked my mom, Mom, can you cut off my thing here, my costume, my snake skin? Can you cut my snake skin to make it as a two-part costume so I can show off my abs? Brilliant idea, guys. Brilliant idea. I wanted to show off my abs. So that's what happened. So my mom cut the top. So I have the crop top. Okay. And I had the pants, but all the way with little feet, right? What happened is that I started my show, and this is where this bar is getting, let me close this so you can see better. So I'm jumping on the trapeze, and imagine this is a trapeze bar and you have like the rope here. I'm under the trapeze and stuff. So I'm wearing those pants, climbing on the trapeze. I'm hooking my feet. So I'm putting my knee under the bar here. So I'm hanging by my knee. So I'm hanging like this by my knee. My head is here. And then the move is that I'm going and I'm grabbing the rope here and I'm flipping like this. I'm doing a full 360 around the trapeze and I'm sitting back on the top. So I'm hanging, holding the bar, going 360, and I'm finishing sitting on the trapeze. But listen what happened. That super legging went here, got like this, and I hang up in my, I was about butt naked, but it's on my underwear, hanging by my knee, my legging wrapped 2 turns around the bar. I'm hanging head down by my knee, my leggings down, wrapped up all the way down to my knee, my ass showing the public in my underwear. Super awesome, 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 awesome ideas. So what do you think? Type in crazy, guys, if you think that was crazy. So I think this is like the most embarrassing moment anyone can face. Being in underwear on the stage, Lord, like, oh my gosh. And you know what? That was the first time that I finally managed to have someone to film me. So you can imagine, it was my uncle that came. It did 1 hour, 1 hour and a half drive to come and film me. And it was that catastrophe that happened. And yes, it was absolutely fantastic. So guys, is it on YouTube? It looks like it's live on YouTube. I don't know who's doing that, but I don't know. Might have to remove that. So, moral of this story. What was the purpose of this show? The purpose of this show was for people to be impressed and amazed and entertained, not by my underwear, but by my trapeze act. That's what I should have made the emphasis on. It was not showing up my abs. That was not the purpose of this thing. And the reason why I'm telling you this, guy, is because a lot of you guys don't want to show up on videos and doing your things because you think, oh, I'm not good looking, or I don't express myself well, or so on, so on, so on. This is your ego talking. What is it that is the purpose of this? The purpose is to serve your customers. The purpose is to delight your customers. I don't think I delight my customers by showing them my underwear, right? I didn't. I wanted to show off, but that was not the purpose. So be aware of what's the purpose, why you're doing things. Don't do them because you want to. Do them because it's going to serve your customers. It's going to serve people. Right now, it didn't serve me neither. Like, I look so stupid and humiliated and stuff. And it took me a while to be able to untangle myself. Can you imagine? Like, I was hanging, like, oh my gosh, such a nightmare. And I did finish. I did finish my gig, and as you can see, guys, I'm part of the gig economy since a while. So that was before intelligent iPhones. So you can see I'm not that young. So here, there we go. And I think I have another one, another image. Yes, that's another one here. So guys, I hope that you like this little story. That was quite entertaining. So whatever happened, the show must go on too. People paid to see me and to see me performing this act. So I needed to finish it. Okay. So I was almost about to cry and run away. But I said, you know what? Frick, man, is underwear. Like, everyone has underwear. Like, I was trying to convince myself. but this is it. So guys, I want to do last one thing before I let you guys go. I would like to review a little bit of um, your personality to see if you really fits the gig economy, if you're really made to become a freelancer, because it's not made for everyone. Okay, we have to acknowledge that it's not everyone that's going to be feeling comfortable at being a freelancer, and some people may want to work in an agency, and we totally understand that. So I thought it would be cool to make a parallel between agency and freelancer to see if it might be a better option for you, or if you want to keep going with the freelancing world. Is that okay, guys? So I'm going to share my screen, and I want you guys to participate with me and see if I got it right. So this is what I wrote down for the pros and cons of being into an agency. And please correct me if there's some stuff missing here, if there's some stuff here that are wrong. Let me unzoom a bit because it's a little bit too zoomy. No, that's fine. Okay. So agency, what are the pros of working for an agency? The pros of working for an agency is guidance. You get guidance because you have a boss that's guiding you. And there's also a cons that you have a boss, right? You have a regular salary, so you don't have to worry about getting works or not, or you're going to be able to pay bills and stuff like that. So this is a safety. So some people, it's really hard for them to not have that. For some people, it is really too hard on, it's too stressful for them. And if you're that type of person that it is really anxious for you, it's like you really feel like anxious, thinking about money, thinking you might not know if you have a salary and stuff like that, then freelancing might not be for you. You might want to go with an agency, and it's perfectly fine. But you have to understand that there's a salary ceiling that goes with it, which means that after a while, this is a maximum amount of money you will be able to earn in this agency. So yes, you can find agency that work with international customers. You can have a little higher salary, but you have to understand that this is not unlimited. So you have to get that. You have a regular schedule. So some people love to be in a regular frame. They like to do stuff as a habit and they feel good with it. When they don't have a schedule, they feel kind of not well, they feel off track. There's some people that really need a regular schedule. If you're that type of person that when something is not working on the schedule, well, they're going to be off track, right? So it is really important to have a regular schedule for them. Well, agency is more likely going to suit you. But if you're like me, that absolutely hate alarm clock, that absolutely hate schedule, that absolutely hate having something to follow by the dot, well, agency is not for you. Okay. And if you're okay with working 9 to 6 or 9 to 10 or whatever it is, and it says not a cons in agency, the end time of work isn't decided. Can go, oh wow. Yes, that's what I heard in India. It's like it's 9 to unlimited pretty much until you drop down dead. And that's really sad because the work you're doing, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing for the agency. Who's making the money out of your blood is the agency, is not you. They're making money on all of your back, right? We all agree on that. An agency is making money out of your back. This is the way it works. Otherwise, agency will not make money. This is the way they're making money, right? So they will use whatever they want, whatever they can from you, and you have no word to say. Otherwise, you're losing your job, right? So this is not cool. This is absolutely not cool. But some people are able to cope with it, to get the guidance, to get the salary, the regular salary, the regular schedule, and the constant work. For some people, it is important for them, and it might be important for the family. The family might not be able to the wife or the husband might not be okay to live in insecurity of the freelancing, and this is absolutely fine. It's you need to know what you want and who you are as a person, because if you're doing stuff against yourself, well, you're not going to feel good, and you're not going to succeed, right? And so that's it for the cons. You have a boss, salary ceilings, 9 to unlimited, and not equalize, not recognize to my just value. So whatever you're going to do in your agency, if you're 5 people doing the same thing, you're not going to get a better salary than the stupid bugger beside you that's doing nothing. Is going to get the same freaking salary than you, and you know that bugger isn't then doing things, right? So that's really frustrating, right? So this is something, this is the agency. So now everything has a pro and cons. So this is a pro and cons of agency. Does anyone else would like to add something to this? Do you agree with that? Type in agree or type in what's missing. Type in agree if you agree with that. Awesome. So now let's talk about freelancing, because freelancing does have its pros and cons. So freelance, you're your own boss. You have unlimited salary. How to feel good for value for mindset. I'm not sure I understand your question. If you want to reformulate your question a bit. The pros, unlimited salary. So if you're a freelancer, your salary equals the value you deliver and the time you want to give it. That's it. It's not determined by anything else. It's determined by you. You, how much you're giving back as a value and how much you want to work. If you're giving high value in short amount of time, you can have more freedom of time, but less money, or you can have more money, less freedom of time. It's all doable. It's up to you. From my point of view, I know JJ is lazy J. Lazy J is, I want to deliver high value in short amount of time and enjoy my life. This is JJ. I'm the same way, but I also want to earn a little bit more so I can invest more and go further and do this and do that. But we're all different. JJ has a family, has a lot of responsibilities. He wants to spend time with them. It's super important. I don't. I want to travel. I want to make more money, right? So depending on who you are, what you want, you can regulate your salary. You can regulate your schedule too as well. So I didn't write this, your own schedule. What else? Your own boss, your own schedule. What else can we add there? You can go international. So if you can get hired by international firm, you're going to get a lot. Oh yeah, and JJ had 2 dogs. Yeah, if you go international, you can do a lot international. You can earn a lot of money. You're free to do what you want. So you can serve the customers the way you want it. You don't have to do it the way your boss is asking you to do it, even though, you know, sometimes boss are asking you to do something and you know it doesn't make sense. You know it's not the right thing, you know, and you still have to do it because a boss asked you to. Well, now you can do what you want. You're recognized to your true value, your just value, meaning what you're doing, it's being recognized according to the money. Let's think about Tendov. Tendov had a commission, a bonus, a tip of how much? How much was it, JJ? Can someone give me how much Tendov made as a tip?
He made 50,000 rupees, which is about $750.
That's crazy. 50K tip. This is because it's been recognized to its just value. You will not see that into an agency. Your boss is not going to give you a 50K bonus because you serve well his customer. He's going to take the bonus and not tell you. This is what's going to happen. He's going to pocket it instead of you. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is what happened. And oh, this is a con, sorry. And you have your own schedule. So the cons now, do you have any other pros you would like to add to this? Tips. That's a good one. Anything else you think we should add to this? Okay, so let's move to the cons. So the cons, what's difficult to be a freelancer? You need work from anywhere. Oh, that's so cool. Free of location. That's me. I've been a nomad for the last 5 years, guys. So free of location. I've been working from all over India. Last year I did Sri Lanka, Singapore, India. In India I did Pune, Mumbai, Delhi, Manali, Chandigarh, Chennai, Bangalore. I think I'm missing some. Couple of them like that. I work from everywhere. As long as you have internet connection. Oh yes, and I did also United States and Canada, of course. So free of location. Okay, cons. You need discipline. Okay, so we all agree that we need discipline, right? You need leads. So this is something that it might be more difficult to get, is you need leads. It's hard to reach the standard, so the international standard. So if you're by yourself, it's hard to know what is international standard. It's hard to know if you're doing it right or wrong. So you have less guidance, right? And you have to differentiate yourself from all the competition on Fiverr, on Upwork, and stuff like that. When you are with an agency, it's them having to do it. It's not you, right? And you have to find customers, and you don't have a constant salary. So those are the things you have to be aware of that will happen to you. These are the cons of yeah, but what I mean, Namita, that you need discipline is that you're by your own. Nobody is going to tell you, hey, you were late. You didn't show up to work today. Where's my paper? Where's this? Where's that? You have to do it yourself. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. There's a lot of people in this group that did not have that discipline because they did not show up on the call in the morning. They did not show up on the meeting for the teams. They did not do what they were supposed to do on time. Right? So discipline is not something easy to do. And this is where I'm going with that, is that we took all the cons here. Me and JJ, we sat down and took all the cons and said, what can we do? How can we make sure that we cover all of those items so they get none of those cons part in their journey? So discipline, get F ready. What did we do? We did the morning calls. So we have the morning calls that's helping with that. We have our team partners. And we have also the DM platform that is helping us to be disciplined, right? The gratitude exercise. There we go. You need leads. What did we decide to do with leads? We said, okay, let's create the marketplace. So we have a new place that is not crowded, and they are the pioneers on that platform. So that it's easy for them to be seen because it's not crowded. There's no competition. You're not on Upwork where there's millions of people showing their skills on there. On Marketplace, it's new. You're the pioneer. You're the first one. You have full visibility right now. And not only that, people can see what you're doing also as a person from your profile. So need leads. So we have the marketplace, and we also have JJ and CC team. So JJ and CC team are all the customers we are getting from influencers like Sid, like other people. Am I allowed to say their name, Gaurav? I'm not gonna say them.
Yeah, go for it. Meaning, like Kathy, I was just like shocked. I was, it was a fanboy moment to see who our customers are working with. And this bridging the gap, like, was amazing. So I would just say that you're going to get a chance to work with influencers that I'm in aspiration of. And yeah, you can go ahead and say any name that you like, Kathy.
Okay, so Sid's, we have Sid's customer, and it's just getting started. We're gonna have more of him. We're having also Avi area that's gonna give us some customers. We're also gonna have JJ. I want you to say the name because I don't want to screw up with the name of the Indian guy that is super popular, the coach that we might have also.
The Indian super guy who's a killer coach, I would defer that to Sid because I think Sid's the coolest
Mhm.
Indian coach.
Okay,
But
no,
we have a lot of Indian people. We have some superstars coming in for sure.
yes, yes. So it's coming, it's coming. And I'm not gonna name the name. Is the guy from Success Guyane also? That Success Guyane want to bring. I'm
Suren.
not allowed. We're not allowed to say the name
Yeah, we're not
yet.
allowed to say. Not yet, not yet.
But it is big, guys. It is big, and I think it's worth going to take a look at it. Oh, let me just open a new window instead. Um, my friend, you guys know that I am friend with a guy named James McNeil. James McNeil. So I have a team. We have a team that was in the challenge 31 that was working on James McNeil. And I'm going to show you guys. Do you guys see my Facebook right now? It's not going fast, but let's try. So James McNeil is a really well-known speaker in Canada, but he is getting back to really something bigger now. Okay, I'm just gonna talk and wait for this to load. James McNeil is gonna be actually today or tomorrow. Let's see the date. Today or tomorrow. It's gonna be on the stage in South Africa with Les Brown, Jack Canfield, and Tony Robbins. Don't you think this is crazy, guy? Type in crazy if you think this is crazy. So this is like a close friend of mine. James McNeil is a really close friend of mine. So we know each other for a while now. And he's one of them. He works closely with also the team of Think and Grow Rich of Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill Foundation took him as a leader to represent Think and Grow Rich legacy and bring it more and spread it more to the world. So this is freaking awesome. Why is it awesome? Because we have a team working for him right now. And actually, I want to have a meeting with that team as fast as possible because we need to get things done. And as this guy we're doing is online stuff from now on, and he's gonna refer us to everyone after if we do a good job. So
I'm sorry to interrupt, Kathy. Like you're just doing super awesome. I know I probably have some background noise, but when I saw this picture, I was like, holy moly smokes. Like, holy moly smokes, if we are serving these customers and these customers are telling their customers about us, there's nothing stopping us. So just want to interrupt you. I think you're doing awesome. Thank you.
If we can get Gaurav excited, I think you all should be excited, right? So guys, this is why we're so particular about our standards. You see where we are leading you guys. This is the type of people we want to serve. We cannot serve it with crappy stuff. We have to be high standard. We have to have people that really commit. We have to have people that really want to do it and show up and do the freaking work, right? And we will take a look at all the team and what happened in the team during the challenge 31. And some people are not going to pass, some people are not going to make it, some people are not going to be able to follow up with us, because we do not allow bad behavior, we do not allow lousy people, we do not allow people that are not on task and showing up, that they are learning and progressing. It's not about what you know, it's about how much you have been progressing in the last month that we'll be taking a look at. And only those people who deserve it will be put on one of those teams, right? And I'm going to be warning the people that are already on James McNeil team. That doesn't mean you're going to stay on that team. You've been lucky. You've been given an opportunity of a lifetime. Today is the day to see if you've taken that opportunity, if you were ready to be that person, if you were the person needed for that opportunity, or if you need to grow more and work more and go further with us. So I'm going to try to go back to my schedule here. Okay, I'm going to finish up this. We're going to wrap it up after, guys. And if you want to sign up with us and be part of what's coming up, be part of a high standard, high value team that doesn't allow crap into the team, well, you're welcome on board. Okay. So I'm going to keep going here. It's all about how you've been acting. So we've been watching you guys and we've been repeating to all of you all the time. We're watching you. We can see who's connected, who's not, who's on Zoom, how long you've been on the Zoom. We can see all your interaction on the website also. So we have been giving you the chance. Did you take it? It's up to you, right? Now, let's keep going with that. Unlimited salaries, you need leads. So what do we have here? We have JJ and Kathy's team, right? This is what we decide. JJ and CC. So I have my virtual dream team. JJ have his onlinebusiness.org, and we will start having a lot more leads of customers because the book is coming out. Oh, JJ, we didn't announce it.
I love the surprises. I love the surprises.
You love the surprises. Oh, okay. So can we announce it?
I think we should.
Okay. So let me stop sharing so you can be on the screen too. This is so exciting, guys. This woo! I'm excited. Okay. So JJ and me, so Kathy, Crazy Kathy, and Lazy G are co-authoring the upcoming book. JJ said.
Oh man, you put me on the spot. The book is called Get F
Ready. And it's going to be a series. Yeah, Get F Ready. And it's going to be a series of top secret handbook. So the top secret outsourcing handbook is going to be the first book of our series of book that's going to come out real soon. We're hoping by the end of the month, even before that, we're going to have that first book. That book is going to be forward. So, you know, like you have on top of the book forward by, we're going to be having our book forward by New York Times bestseller author, Raymond Aron. Raymond Aron is actually the mentor of James McNeill. You see the dots, guys? See the dots? So this guy is a mentor of James McNeill, the guy that's on the stage with Tony Robbins and all of those people. He's the guy that's going to sign up our book. So the second book, JJ, was going to be the topic of the second book.
Beef ready. Beef ready.
The second book is going to be about freelancing. We're going to be talking about top secret of freelancing. So all those books, guys, are going to be your handbook too as well. So if you're part of our program, you're going to have access to the book too as well. So we will be start to sell and give away and attract a lot of people with this book. And we're also going to do a podcast. So we love JJ with his new hairstyle, and and me and my cast will be doing like awesome podcasts and entertain people about outsourcing and freelance and Indians and Canadians and Americans and make fun of all of us. So does it sound exciting, guys? Type in exciting into the chat box.
Kathy, I think you make everything interesting. So I'm excited to go along.
Awesome. So yeah, so let's go back to thank you JJ. We're gonna finish up the get F ready, and because I see the time running out now. So hard to let me go back and share the screen. So now something that is hard to do is hard to reach the international standard. So working with me and JJ, you're gonna have everything you need about international standard. And not only that, you're gonna have international customers. Okay, so free to do what I want. The cons is you have no guidance here. You have JJ advice and you have CC coaching, right? Competition on Fiverr and Upwork. No competition on Marketplace, DM. And on top of that, we have leads. Once you certify as a Gigster with us, you're gonna get leads from us. So you're gonna get, ooh, cash. Cash is good. You're gonna get international leads or influencers. So we're not gonna be working only with regular customers, you know, we're gonna be working with next level customers. And guys, we are in lack of highly qualified people. So if you have people that are qualified in design or in all type of freelancing work that are already expert that we can certify right now, we'll be happy to have them on board because we have a lot of high quality leads are coming our way and we are rushing a little bit, pushing a little bit too much our good players right now. We need more people. And we don't want to go on Fiverr and Upwork and all that stuff. We want it from the community first, right? Okay. Finding customers, same thing again, guys. We're going to give you customers. You're not going to have to find them. And no constant salary, but well, you're going to have constant salary if you're working with us, you deliver good quality, if you have good standard, if you're part of the community. Just today, this morning, multi-text in the chat of the OBM family that she's looking for, I'm not going to say it because this is privilege for people in the OBM family, but we are looking for some people. So you're going to have the first hand on every customers we get our way. And don't you think that with a book written by both of us, Canadian, Indian, joining together, talking about international outsourcing, talking about freelancing, being forward by a New York Times bestseller. And we're also going to win an award. We're going to be award winner of something. We don't know what, but we are going to aim for that. How much people do you think will want to do business with us? This is massive. Yes, this is, I want you to type in boom, because this is boom. This is huge. Like boom. We have high standard. We have unlimited freelancer available for you that are qualified, that are certified, that are mentored by a team, and they are expert. How many people do you think will want to do business with us? It's going to be incredible. It's going to be floating our way. We need you guys to get on board. We need you guys to be certified because you represent us also. And we cannot let you serve our customers without us making sure that you're doing the job properly. So if that's something that interests you, this is my last call for that. I'm going to tell you guys, we showed you that everything you need to become a freelancer. We give you everything you need to go against the cons, and it's your call. It's your call. We cannot do anything more. We give you all the structure, we give you all the templates, we give you all the information, we give you the support, the 5 people against 1 person that is toxic. We give you the discipline, we give you the customer, we give you the leads, we give you everything, the structure from A to Z, how to do it efficiently. So now it's up to you. Do you want to be an agency and having to deal with that? Or do you want to be a freelancer? And if you decide to be a freelancer, how are you going to manage the cons? Are you able to do it by yourself? Are you worthy enough to give yourself the tools that might stop you here? If you don't take care of this here, guys, that might end your life as a freelancer. So now, if you want to have that, if you think you're worthy, I think we made our point. So tonight, JJ have been really, really, really generous with you without even knowing, because that was not the plan. So thanks, JJ. You should thank JJ because he gave you a plan that was not planned, and that's really good for you guys. So he gives you extra. So yes, Shivankar, you have one last point. Background my house. You know what? James McNeil said that it might confuse people what kind of image I want to portray by having guitar in my background and having the pool board and all that stuff. My office is actually the pool table. So I put a piece of wood on it, and it's my pool table. So yeah, so your background might be a distraction. So he asked me to put back my backdrop. So that's why I have my backdrop without the curtain, but I will have to put the curtain. So yeah, my dad is a guitarist. So my dad is a guitarist. So if you look into my house, just as I'm viewing right now, I have about 7 guitars around me. So and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amplifier, and I have a drum, and I have microphone and keyboard and drums and the whole kind of stuff. Yeah, family of musician. I'm a dancer. They play music. So tonight, we're gonna close the amazing deal that JJ gave by mistake today. But because we honor our words, we're gonna give it to you until tonight only. Okay, so this is the time to take the deal. So the deal is for the challenge. Okay, so if you take the membership, if you take the mentorship with us, okay, JJ said you're gonna have all the challenge for free for 1 year. Okay. Take note. Yesterday, this morning, when we present to you the challenge, you will say each challenge is pretty much the price of the membership.
Kathy,
So
can I interrupt you for just 1 minute, please?
yes, go ahead.
How many of you guys are having an awesome time listening to Kathy? Because I know for sure I'm learning stuff instantaneously. But I gotta tell you that I did have to face the heat when I was making my presentation early in the morning, saying that, hey, you guys have been with us for 31 days, and you know how it is. Like, do I want to please you guys? I want you guys to continue, but maybe like for 48 hours before that, Kathy and me were online and we broke down every single aspect of the challenge. And she was like, the minimum, like the minimum you can sell this for is $500. You can't sell less than $500, otherwise, it's not going to make sense for you. It's not going to make sense for me. It's not going to make sense for your business. And I said, yeah, Kathy, I hear you. That's what we're going to do. But I felt the enthusiasm in the morning. I'm like, dude, this is a scene. This is what we need to get going. I promise you, I really promise you, and this is like an open promise. This is the last time ever, ever that I have the authority to make a stupid offer like this, like a no-brainer offer. Post this, I'm not deciding. So if you guys want to get into a membership,
And this,
mark my words, it's on record. It's on
it's on
record.
record. That's what I was about to
But
say. This is recorded.
yes, that's why I said it. That's why I said it. I never back down my words.
So this is on record. So you guys, you have until tonight. I no kidding. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. I do agree that this is a hard time. I do agree that we love you guys and we want to make it accessible for all of you guys. But we do understand also that if it doesn't cost enough for you, you're not gonna put effort in it. I'm gonna give you an example. I earn more money than most people because I earn in Canadian. So when it's time for me to buy a program in India, it costs me peanuts. It doesn't cost me much. It's really cheap for me. If I'm working in Canadian dollars. When I was living there, it was another story. But and I bought Deepak program. I didn't do it. It was not expensive enough for me to say, oh, I need to get that money back. For you, might be because you're in India and the money cost is totally different, totally different. But $300 in Canada, it's my car payment. You know, it's like I pay that on a monthly basis on my car payment. So for me, it wasn't such a huge deal to lose that money. I'm making that money on a regular basis for regular payment. That's my bill. My electricity bill cost is $300 a month, right? So for me, it wasn't something that was hurting me if I was not taking advantage of it. So I let it go. I took some of the scores. I didn't submit my stuff because it was not high value for me. So this is the reason why we want to put high value content. This is why we want to make it higher price, because we know that when people pay a lot of money for something, they invest in it. If you don't put a lot of money on something, you're not going to give value to this thing and you're not going to complete. And this is going against you. It's not only that we're making less money. It's not the story. The story is that when money is involved, people get involved. And this is why we have to make the program, a high value in price, so people see the value in it and get invest in it. Because otherwise, we're wasting our time. Because some people take the program because it's cheap and they barely invest in it. And we're here and we're giving you project. And like JJ said, like some people did not even submit their proposal yet. So when you do it too cheap, people don't give about it. And JJ is like,
People don't give an F ready about it. But Kathy, like I think it's just the timing about it. And like some may agree, some may disagree. But for me, if someone wants education, you give it to them. And as an educator, you don't think about whether they're rich or they're poor or whether they can afford it or whether they're not. It's your goal to educate. Like, frankly, that is my goal. One thing did change with me was like, I have a sister, I have an elder sister. She's 2 years elder than me. And we played around our entire lives. We had fun, we laughed, we joked, we fought, we hated each other, we loved each other. She knew about my girlfriends, I knew about her boyfriends, and we are a pact. We still are. At least that's what I think. We're still a pact. And now she's like living in London and she's doing well for herself. She's married. And we have this really, really close, maybe abnormally close sibling relationship where we really trust each other a lot. And I would say she's like my go-to girl in case I'm ever in trouble. And for the last like 10 years, for the last 10 years, she's been calling me and she's like, so I have this job interview coming up tomorrow. What should I say? I like, what's the company? And she's like, it's L'Oreal. So I'm like, yeah, it's cool. You just tell them that, hey, this is your customer persona. This is what you do. This is what you need to say. This is your tripwire. This is your, this is natural stuff. This is like just natural stuff. So she did that. And the first interview, she got rejected. The next interview, she comes and she's like, what do I say? And my only words were like, buy my book. I have a book. Not too many people have bought it, but buy my book, and I can assure you that every single answer that you have in your mind is going to be answered in that book. And she bought it. She spent $1, $1, not even a dollar, £1. She spent £1 on buying my book, but because she spent that £1 on buying my book, she read my book. And when she read my book, and she recited it to her boss, she got the job.
Woo!
And today she earns maybe like 10 times more than me, but she'll still call me and she'll still tell me, like, hey, what should I say for this? And I tell her, like, dude, just send me $1. Send me $1, otherwise I'm not interested in talking to you. And this is like my friendship. This is like my sister. This is someone who I've known for the rest of my life. And after I've done this, after I made this transition, and after I've committed to you that I'm not going to sell this so cheap, I am never, ever, ever going to give away anything so cheap again, because, like, go to Google and read my reviews and see if people got value or not. That's it. I'm not a hardcore salesperson. I'm not going to give you a tricky price. I'm never going to lower my price. I'm not going to tell you like, hey, today or never. That's not me. And I don't want to change myself. Other people will tell me you will make money if you say this, you will make money. I know that I can hustle, but that's on me. If you want to learn freelancing, I do hope we are your go-to people.
Exactly, exactly. So, like, we want people that want to be there, basically. That's what it is. We want people that want to be there, and not just taking the program because it's cheap, and not just taking the program because uh they just think it's one more on the list, right? We want people that take the program because they're serious and they want to get invested in, and they believe that what we do works, right? So we will also gonna move to a longer project time frame. So the book of JJ is on Amazon. So JJ, you can share your link. Some people will want to buy it.
I'm going to wait
Um,
for the sequel. I'm going to wait for the sequel to come out very soon.
oh, okay. So oh, you can check on Amazon, search for him. You're gonna find it. I'm sure you can do that. Uh, yeah. So the like we've been looking also at all of the people's internship and programs and teaching and all that stuff, and all of them are also coming up with a much longer program. So we're aiming for getting people certified within 2 to 3 months, and you cannot do it faster than that, unless you have already experienced and you've been into the field already. But we want to make the program a little bit longer, but make sure that everything is done in a nice way. Don't feel overwhelmed. You feel that you can integrate everything we're going to teach you, and then eventually get certified, and then you can start earning money, because we will trust you, because we know that you know what you need to know, because we have been training you and we know you have the right value. So this is why it is important if you want to be part of the tribe. um, Not going to force price on you. And also, the reason why we want that is we want to be able to pick and choose and refuse people that do not respect our values or do not act the way we want, right? So tonight, the last day to get the full membership for 1 year, including all the challenges. That means that for 1 year, you can do every single challenge with us at no fees. And that's crazy, because each challenge is $300 each. Okay. So if you have, just by doing one challenge, it's the price of your entire year membership, and all the other challenge, you're going to get them for free. Okay. So this is only available today. You have until the 7th of August to get 6 months of challenge. So if you don't book today, you have until the 7th of August to get 6 months challenge included. And if after the August 6th at midnight, we're switching to, and we're starting a new challenge, which is a 24-day challenge. And from that time, it's going to be $300. So anyone you want to register before, it's going to be JJ, we didn't discuss about the price for affiliate and stuff. We're going to come back with you about it tomorrow. So today, just concentrate on getting on board. We have the price for today. We're just removing the bonus, so we're not modifying the price. This is exactly the same price. The bonus is only for tonight, for the 1 year. So you understand that we cannot give to everyone $300 challenge, monthly challenge, to everyone that wants to be part of it, right? We have to charge every month for that challenge to anyone else that's going to join us. So this is a really big privilege for you. Every challenge, we're going to bring a whole bunch of people in. Those can become your team partner, your mentor, mentorship, your customers, your help, whatever it is, right? Deadline for the payment tonight at midnight. Tonight at midnight, we're gonna close for the 15. Well, actually, we're not gonna close for the 15K. You can still buy it, but you're not gonna have the 1 year membership. We're gonna give you 6 months, 6 months membership. And if you sign up after August 7, too late. It's over. Okay. We're going to come back tomorrow with you for the affiliate program we have. So we have a window of 7 days before the next challenge. And we want you guys to deliver testimonials to try to bring people on board. And you're going to get paid for everyone you bring on board. So you're going to get a commission. We have to check how we're going to set up the commission, unless you have already that set up in your mind, Gaurav. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, we do have it set up.
Okay.
We do have it set up. And I think before we go any further, I just want our participants to give it up for you, Kathy. You are amazing. So
Thank
type
you.
in amazing if you think Kathy is amazing. She's like delivering value. And like for me, for me personally, I have a brother, right? I have a brother and he's like living in the UK. Of course, like we are brothers, that means we have the same parents. and we've been like bros forever. Like we've always been bros. We've hung out, we've partied, we've chilled. After he got married, like, dude, this guy's life transformed. Suddenly he's talking a different language. Suddenly his analogies change. Suddenly all these things happen to him, and he just goes miles ahead. I'm like, wow, like what the hell? We were like bros, we were exactly the same. And in 2 years, like, what the heck happened to you? And my perception of that, it might be true, it might be false, is that he had a different experience. He got married and he got all these experiences with somebody from a different tribe, from a different race, from a different culture, from a different background, from a different country. And he was able to pick up all these Western values, which frankly, I can tell you, I can't speak for you, I can speak for myself. We don't have. We just don't have these things. We have a lot of other things going for us. We have hundreds of other things going for us. But if we can figure out a way to merge between East and West or West and East, we can learn from each other, man. That's the bottom line. And I think that's like the core foundation is let's learn from each other, let's benefit each other. I'm sure we can make it a win-win. So I truly appreciate you, Kathy. Thank you for doing what
Thank
you
you.
do, and it's been awesome.
Awesome, 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 awesome. So that's pretty much it, guys. So tonight is the last time to get that awesome deal from Gaurav that really generously give you that chance to be for with us for the rest of the year. So if you really jump in today, you have access to all those challenge. So anytime you feel like you need to get your butt kick in the right way and you want to gear up and get to the next level for 1 year, every other month, you're going to have access to the challenge and you can get to the next level. Okay. So this is a lifetime opportunity and it's not going to come back. We have that on recording and it is now or never. You have until midnight, so the never happen at midnight. Tomorrow, if you sign up or past midnight Indian Standard Time, you're gonna have 6 months, which is absolutely awesome because usually it takes about 3 to 6 months to someone to really master a job and really feel comfortable with whatever work they're doing. So doesn't change anything for you. You're still a human being. So that's the same thing for you. You're gonna need 3 to 6 months to feel comfortable and feel competent in your new career. So give yourself that chance, give yourself that support for at least a couple of times so you can actually feel comfortable with yourself and what you're doing before going on your own. That's my recommendation because otherwise you're going to struggle. It's going to take you longer. Is you're going to go much slower, and I don't think it is worth like the amount of time and money and customers and issue you're going to encounter is like 1/10 of the price of the program. So I think that's a no-brainer. 6 months after midnight tonight and after August 7th, there's no more deal. We're going to the real price. We're going to start really hitting the regular price because what we're giving as a gift into the challenge, value money wise, is the price is more than people are paying. And we're teaching on top of that. So I think it's just fair for everyone to pay the right price. And that's it. So, guys, competition is coming our way. We have a lot of customers coming. We have a lot of freelancer coming to as well. You are privileged to be on the front line. You are privileged to be the first one, the pioneer, the one that we see first. You are the chance, like Malti, she gained herself a really nice position. Why? Because she showed up, she was consistent, she persists, she bio programmed, she did them, she complete them, and now she's thinking about living corporation. She's about to achieve her dream. And how much time did it take her? About 6 months. Okay. So do you have anything else to add other than I'm really sad? I don't want to go. I'm trying to keep it on. I'm just like, I want to stay.
It's been awesome. It's really been awesome. We are going to be deleting the WhatsApp group. We're going to be deleting Challenge 31 group on WhatsApp. So this was definitely the last time that I messaged at 7 a.m. And Kathy, again, I appreciate you a lot, more than I should. Not more than I should. I should appreciate you more than I do.
It's
You
okay.
got it. You got it. We've got like a cultural clash and we're learning and it's all good, right? You know, the sentiment is positive.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
So guys, yeah, it was a real pleasure working with all of you guys. Next month is gonna be even better because we are all learning. It was my first month sharing with JJ, and he did really awesome trying to follow me. And I was like, no, JJ, you have to do this. And I was like, Kathy. That is really awesome. Really, really awesome. So you guys, like, you have the best teacher. Like, what I love about you, Gaurav, can I say that? Is that I'm the one, like, remember, guys, we talk about the bee. The bee is the one that is planning everything and organizing everything. So I'm the bee. Okay. I'm the one that's planning and organizing everything, structuring everything, you know? And I'm also the visionary. So I'm the person that's really like about my vision, my dream, and what I want to achieve and all that stuff. Nothing that JJ doesn't have. It's like those are my two main big one, right? And JJ is two big one is action, 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 action.
We
So
gotta
anything,
go, Kathy. We gotta go. It's
we
tonight.
gotta go.
It's now or it's never.
No, it's like
You
no,
want
let's
to
let's
sign
plan
up?
it.
Sign
Let's
up. If you
plan
don't
it.
sign
Let's
up,
plan
I
it.
don't give a
Let's
shit.
plan
It's
it.
tonight, now or never.
No, you see, so it was fantastic. And JJ is also his second one is friend. He is like the golden retriever. He's the guy that loves to be friendly with everyone. He loves to save people.
Except
He
you,
loves
Kathy. Stop talking.
and I'm like, yeah, dude, it's not right what you did. Do this, do that. and JJ is like, well, it's more friendly. Me, I'm more like, dude, I don't care about your ego. I'm gonna tell you it's wrong.
Come on, Kathy. Be cool, man. Everybody's new here. Everybody's new here. We're all good. We get used to each other. And then you can boss people around.
No, it is fantastic because the best working teams is when you have four people that have like in each categories. So if you have two people that are strong in all the categories, you have the perfect team. And this is what we have, me and him, is that he's taking action, I'm structuring him. I'm pushing with a vision and pushing people. He's calming people down. So it's just like it works perfectly. And I think next month is going to be even more powerful because that was our first month. So you can imagine how powerful this will become. So love you too, Namita. Love you, all of you guys. And I think it's time to say goodbye. Yeah,
Thank you
next
so much,
session.
guys. This is the last checkout chance. As Kathy says, tonight's the last time this deal is ever going to be offered because I have lost all my authority of making stupid offers. Sign up now. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys. Love you guys. Mwah.